Hi guys, it's Wendy from cinnamonsweetshop.com, and today I wanted to go over the differences between the various kinds of cocoa powder that you'll see out on the store shelves. Over here I have a natural cocoa powder, and natural cocoa powder is cocoa in its purest form. Once they take the cocoa bean, they crush it up, they remove the fat, and then you're left with the cocoa powder. It's bitter, it's unsweetened, and is, as I said, it's the most natural form, and you'll see a lot of recipes that will say cocoa powder. Usually that's what they're asking for. Over here you'll see I have the Dutch process or Dutched process cocoa powder, and unlike what a lot of people think, it's not imported from the Netherlands. That's not where they got the word from. Dutch process is where they wash the cocoa powder in a potassium solution, and it takes out the acidity. It's really known as an alkalized cocoa powder, where the natural is known as a non-alkalized cocoa powder. The Dutch process, after they take the acidity out, comes out to be a darker color and a much more milder taste. So now the question is, well, which one do I use? Well, if the recipe doesn't specify, and in most cases it'll just say cocoa powder, here's a rule of thumb. If the recipe doesn't have any kind of baking powder or baking soda, it really doesn't matter which one you use. And I prefer the Dutch process, or I actually use the Hershey Special Dark. And the Hershey Special Dark is a combination of the two. However, if the recipe has a heavy amount of baking powder in it, now baking powder is an acid, it's very acidy, so you would want to pair an acid with an alkaline. So if the recipe is heavy on the baking powder, well then you can use the Dutch process. If it's heavy on baking soda, well then you're going to want to use the natural cocoa powder. And that's just to get the results that you're looking for. Acid, alkaline, it's all part of science of baking, and it's part of making those cakes and those cookies rise. So I hope this helps you determine which cocoa powder you're going to go out and buy and use, and I will see you next time. Remember, for all of my recipes and for more information, go to www.cinnamonsweetshop.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. See you next time.